Hello, trombone players. Let's work on line 8 together, 4 by 4. So before we try playing it together, let's just listen to it first. So let me demonstrate for you what line 8 sounds like. Just go and listen, please. Okay, so before we jump into playing it together, let's go ahead and look at the counting of the song first. And the first thing we see here at the beginning, trombones, is quarter notes. And quarter notes are these black circles with a stem on them. And we know that they get one beat of sound, or basically like 1 second, okay? And when we see a quarter note, we're going to say ta. So like this, ta, 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 ta. Now here is a quarter rest, and that is one beat of silence. Right? It's just like a quarter note. It's just one beat of nothing. So say the word rest when you get there. Okay, rest, rest, rest. And then don't forget at the end we have something new. This is called a repeat sign, and that's these 2 dots at the end. So if you see the 2 dots, you're supposed to go back and do the whole song again. Now sometimes when you push play or record on this program, sometimes the computer doesn't do it right and it doesn't do the repeat, but in real life, you're supposed to do the song 2 times every time. Okay, so let's go and do the counting, and we're going to say the word ta and rest. Let's count it together. Okay, please count out loud with me. Here we go. And ready? Let's count. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest, rest. 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 Okay, I hope that makes sense in terms of the counting. Did you notice at the beginning they show us how fast we're going to go with the ticking sound? Listen to the first 4 ticks. Listen to this. That is called the tempo or the speed. And what we're hearing, trombones, is that it's going at 70 ticks per minute. Okay? Which is not super fast, but that's how fast it's going. We need to maintain that speed throughout the whole song. We can't go faster or slower. We have to keep the speed the same. And so when we hear those ticks, we want to feel the speed of the music and kind of keep that going throughout the whole song. Ta, 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 ta. So try to be real picky that we don't slow down or speed up. Okay? All right, so if the counting makes sense, the next step is reading the letter names, figuring out which note is which on the trombone. Okay, and we figure that out based on what line or space these black circles are on. Okay, or these quarter notes. So if you look here, the C is always on the second from the bottom white space up. Okay, so those are all C's. Those will always be C's. The D is on the third black line up. Remember the F is 1, 2, 3, 4 lines up. That's your F. And your E flat is 1, 2, 3 lines up. Okay, so in this song, we need to know a C, D, E flat, and F. Notice that's like going up the alphabet. C, D, E flat, and F. And did you notice, just like going up the alphabet, when you go up the letters in music, we go up stepwise, like going up the ladder. So if C is on this white space, D is on the next line above that, E flat is on the next space above that, and F is on the next space above that, okay? And they will always be on those lines and spaces forever and ever. So that's why we want to memorize what lines and spaces these are on, okay? Now the next thing you need to know, trombones, is what position these notes are. And hopefully you've taken time to memorize that already. If not, go to the Quick Links page and memorize what position each of those notes are, because that's really important. It's hard to play without doing that. So let's review. C's are what position, trombones? If you said 6, you were correct. How about D's? 4, F's, first, E flat, third. Good. Let's say it again. Ready? C's are 6. Good. D's are what? 4th. F's are first. E flats are third. Let's go through the song one more time, but this time let's say slide positions. Okay? Here we go. Say it with me. 6, 6, 6, 6, 4, rest, rest, rest. 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, rest, rest, rest. 6, 6, 6, 6, 4, rest, rest, rest. 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, rest, rest, rest. Now, if that's a little fast for you, remember you have total control over this song. You can come up here to the tempo and slow it down. So when you practice, find a speed that works for you. And usually, that initial speed might be too fast. So let's take it down 10 clicks. I'm going to take it down from 70 down to 60. Okay, that should be a little bit easier to handle. Now go ahead and grab your trombone, please. And this time, let's say it again. But this time we're going to say the slide positions, and we're going to actually move our slide. So let's confirm. 6th position is all the way out there. Stretch, you got to stretch for it. D's is with this right next to the bell. E flats are on the inside of the bell, and F's are first position all the way in. So we got 6, 4, 3, 1. Okay, let's go ahead and say the song out loud and move our slide this time. We're going to say the slide positions. Ready? Move your slide. Here we go. 6, 6, 6, 6, 4, rest, rest, rest. 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. Let's do it again. 6th position, stretch. 6, 6, 6, 6, 4, rest, rest, rest. 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, rest, rest, and done. Okay? All right, I hope that's making sense so far. We got to move our slide fast between notes. Can't move it slowly. Now, the final step is to actually play the song. And what I want to do is play just the first 5 notes, trombones. This is the first 4 C's, and followed by this D right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use my tongue right now. I want to practice just blowing steady air. So listen to this. This is 1 breath of air. Okay? Just listen, please. Can you try that with me? And don't use any tongue. Ready? We're just going to 4 counts of a C and 1 count of a D. Ready? Breathe. Let's try it again. Ready? Breathe. Are you stretching far enough for that C? You got to really reach for it, okay? And let's do it in 1 breath of air. No cheating. Big breath of air. Ready? One more time. Ready? Breathe. Okay, now that's almost what we want to do on the song. Now the only thing we need to do is add the tongue on top of those notes, but the air does not turn off, okay? So I'm going to move my tongue like I'm saying the word two, and I'm going to go two, 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 two. Would you say that with me? Ready, and say it. Two, 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 two. Okay, you feel your tongue hitting the top of your mouth? Now listen to it. This is constant air, and I'm going to move my tongue this time. Just listen, please. Notice I moved my tongue at the start of each note, and I moved it when I moved the slide at the same time, going from the C to the D. And I have to move my slide fast, because what I don't want to hear is this. I don't want to hear the slide move. So I got to move it fast like this. Watch. Yeah, you move it really fast, okay? And that way we don't, and your tongue happens right when your slide's moving, so that way we don't hear the slide moving, okay? All right, grab your trombone. Let's try it together. Ready? 1 big breath of air, and let's tongue the first 5 notes. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Let's try it again. Keep the air blowing and move your tongue. Ready? 1, 2, you can do it. Here we go. One more time. Let's get a big breath of air this time, okay? Breathe right before you play. Breathe on count 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now breathe. All right, I'm hoping you're getting that, trombones. What we don't want is this. We don't want to stop the air after every note, because this doesn't sound very good. We don't want to do that because I'm turning the air off after every note. Okay, so just keep the air blowing and move your tongue. Now, if you got that, then you just need to work on the second half of the song. We have 4 F's and an E flat. So let's do the same thing. Let's just hold it long with no tongue. Listen to it first. Try that with me. No tongue. Ready? Breathe. Remember, please, to buzz your lips faster by pushing down a little bit with your top lip, okay? Get that higher sound, okay? Ready, and breathe. Now, let's add the tongue. Ready? Start with fast lips. Give me those angry lips. Ready? 1, 2, ready, breathe. Again. Ready? Play. All right, if you got that, trombones, then let's try the whole song. Okay, good luck. Start in 6th position. Ready? Let's play it together. Okay, now I should have repeated. As we know, the computer doesn't always repeat. Let's try it now at full speed. It's at 60. I'm going to click it up 10 notches to get up to 70. All right, and this is performance speed. Good luck. Play it with me. All right, so I hope that it helps you, trombones, on line 8. What I would ask is, once you sound pretty good on it, record yourself and keep recording yourself until you get a good score. And on this one, don't worry about the score so much, because sometimes, like I said, the computer malfunctions and doesn't do the repeat sign. What you need to focus more on is, are the notes turning green? And after you record yourself, does it sound good? And how do we know if it sounds good? Well, you record yourself with the red button, but after you record yourself, this circle next to here will turn blue, and you'll see a blue triangle. Push on that and listen back to your recording and see if it sounds like what we practiced together, okay? And if it sounds good to you, then go ahead and, under my takes, after you record yourself, I will say delete, save, or next to it, I'll have a new word that says submit. If you're happy with it and the notes are green, then push submit and send it to me, and then I'll grade it. But don't worry about the score that appears, because if it only goes through one time, the computer will count it wrong that you didn't go a second time, even though that was the computer's fault. So don't worry if it doesn't go through twice. If it just goes through once, that's okay. You can still send it to me as long as the notes are green and it sounds good to you. Okay? All right, trombones, good luck on the song. Practice, 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 and I'll see you next time.